receive children who have attained the age of 13 and they don't fit in the mainstream school or the mainstream high school. We start exposing them to different career areas like automotive engineering, creative art, like aviation, masonry, hairdressing, all those. Already it's a big success because three have been absorbed.
Hello and welcome to the Real Life Cafe. My name is Juliet. Thank you so much for joining us. Today I am in Eldoret and I'm joined by an amazing lady running a school by the name View Vocational High School, a place where children with special needs are being transformed. They are being nurtured to the right career path, something that has brought joy to them, their parents, and the entire community. I won't talk much. I'll let her introduce herself and we'll get to hear more from her. Hi, Reena.
Hi, Juliet.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
Good to see you. And thank you for the invite today.
Thank you too for coming.
Okay.
Yes.
So for someone meeting you for the first time, who is Reena?
Reena is Auntie Reena. I remember where it started from when I was young. Just after college, I had friends who had children and they called me Auntie Reena. It has stuck. And so I'm Auntie Reena. And the auntie bit is associated with a caregiver, somebody who has big laps for children to sit on.
You loved children.
I loved children. I still love children. I'm one of those few people who actually wanted to grow up to be a teacher. So I am right where I wanted to be. And I say, and it is the truth, that teaching runs in my blood. I am a teacher. I am a teacher by blood. Now, I'm lucky to have gotten into teaching mainstream and special needs. I am a professional special needs teacher too. And what you learn to use to teach special needs children, when you apply it on mainstream children, it works like magic, much faster.
Yeah.
Where do I prefer to work? In special needs education. Why? Because you get satisfied. You feel really you've done it. Because this child depends on your method of teaching, the way you make them feel about learning, and that's how they learn. Without that, they don't.
Yeah.
The mainstream child learns by fluke. Some are already smart and all that. So there is nothing to talk about in terms of being a good teacher of a mainstream child. But as special needs teacher, I know that what we get is what I put in. So that's very satisfying.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how did you find yourself here? I know it has been a journey. How did you find yourself here?
How I found myself here is interesting. I didn't feel it. It happened. When I had my first child, we had gone out of the country. I had her out of the country. When we came back, she was about 2.5, 3. And because I'm a teacher, when I was there, I started teaching her when she was in my womb.
Okay.
So when we came back, by the time we came back when she was 3, she was reading already, interestingly.
Yeah.
And of course, when I was out there, I trained. That's where I trained to teach in special needs section. So when I came back, I wanted to be able to teach my child. She was not, well, I think we were given number 120 in the school where she could go. And so I thought I would start teaching her. And then I thought I needed some money as well. So I set up a class in the garage.
Okay.
And I started teaching her. Then I opened it for anybody who would want.
Yeah.
And our third student, because I opened it for both mainstream child and special needs child,
Yeah.
because I had the training.
Mm.
The third child was special, June.
Okay.
And so that's the start of my journey as somebody running a school. So it grew from the garage to now 2 schools.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the children we were getting were young, and you don't think they will grow until one time one of them said, "Goodbye, Elview, school depot for shopping. I'm going to high school next year." Then it hit us like thunder, both me and the parents. So the parents said, "Oh, now what are we going to do?" So they again started looking at me. "Reena, what are we doing?" And I said, I can't do much. And they said, "No, we have nowhere to take the children. So you must figure out what we are doing." We had a meeting with the parents, and I told them, "I'm not ready to do this. So you parents start your own school. Start a school that parents will run, and I'll support." And we agreed on that. And we agreed we would start a school. We were 13 parents and myself and my staff. So there was desperation. And so from the desperation, one of my staff told me, "Auntie Reena, why don't you do this? These children already have a classroom. Why don't you figure out a room within school and have them board here, but give them the high school?" Just like that. Then I thought, how do we do that? So I invited parents for a meeting. So everybody talked, and by the end of the circle,
Yeah.
it was clear to me, actually about the last person I think said, "Why don't we start imparting skills on these children at the age of 7? So that by the time they turn 18, they'll be the best sweeper if they're a sweeper, or the best whatever they are." Because from age 7 to age 18, that's how many years? 11 years?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, something like that. For some reason, it escaped my mind that actually there is special needs high school elsewhere, because in Kenya there isn't. So it's at that point it occurred to me, wait a minute, it is possible. What you're talking of skills, it's being done elsewhere already.
Yeah.
So we go for it. So that was it. And that's how it started.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And what are some of the conditions that these children go through?
Yeah, mainly we've always had children with autism. These are children who are hyper. They find it difficult to settle. They also have challenges in relating to the world the same way we do. For example, a big bang may not even move this child, but a squeak may really scare them. So many times we're like, oh, we are actually defying their world many times without knowing, because sometimes it's just maybe even a hanging frame in the house. And because each autism is very different. So you find this child who doesn't like disorderly places. Here you are a teacher drawing a funny tree on his book and asking, "What is this?"
Yeah.
If only you knew, then you'd print the tree, because it really irritates the child that this tree is crooked,
Okay.
that wall hanging is sitting badly, that your space is cluttered, you know. A dustbin has to be at the right place always. Shoes must be put at the right place always. So autism is a very interesting one. And each autistic person is different from the next.
Yeah.
So the challenges in this one are different than the other one.
And how are you able to like nurture each and every child differently? Yeah.
We work on focusing on their strengths. You see, like this one who doesn't like disorganization, then we work more with that, you know. Kibe, please arrange the books. Many times you don't even have to say, do you want to go and empty the dustbins? And then now you avoid, because if he came in the room, the first thing he'd arrange it. So you avoid being disorderly around him. Yeah. Then the other one, they're usually very strong intellectually. So many times it's just by individual. You look at some have, many of them don't have the strength of speech. They have, for example, the one you interviewed.
Yes.
By the way, I wish you looked at his books. He draws aeroplanes every day. So like when you're in class teaching this child, he's very quick to understand what you're talking about. He'll do your work. Yeah. Then let him do his thing. So when he's done with my work, then I allow him now, he can draw on his book, whatever he wants to draw. He draws things that interest him only, which is also very strongly CBC, because he won't just choose to draw anything. For him, it's planes, and airports. He goes to a new airport, he'll come and draw the plane. This is one child who could not remember the dad's phone number. Then I had a friend draw for him an aeroplane. Then the name of this aeroplane was the dad's phone number. It took a second.
Wow.
And he remembered
He
it.
remembers it.
Yes. So then now we said, then the name of this aeroplane is the same as your dad's phone number. Done.
Wow.
And yeah, so that's how it is again in special needs, because you have to figure out where the strength is, then you teach from that point.
And what are some of the strengths?
The special children. Of course, we also have Down syndrome children. We also have children with dyslexia.
Okay.
So some of the strengths I've seen in them, like the ones I've shared, some are very intellectually abled.
Yes.
You just had the one who played music, Jerome.
Yes.
Jerome can create music. Like our school anthem, we used to sing it, but we didn't have music for it. He was given the instruments. The next thing he was playing our school anthem to tune. So that's a gift. He's gifted in that way. You saw he could sing with the microphone and play the keyboard.
On the other hand,
Yes. Interestingly, he does not have speech, though he sings.
Really?
No, he doesn't have speech.
But he can
He
sing?
Sings, and he can read everything. He can read everything and understand.
So how is that?
How is that?
He can read?
He can read and understand. He can sing, but he cannot create his own speech.
Okay.
So, for example, if he came now and he wants to tell us he's going home, he'll not be able to create it. But if it's written,
like
if you wrote for him what to choose, I want to go home now,
I want
to fly, he'll choose the right one. He knows what he wants to say, but his brain is not able to create language for him. So he can only choose language which somebody already, when somebody has created the language, then he knows how to fix it. He knows how to use it. So he can read it, understand it, and use it appropriately, but he cannot create it himself. And that's the challenge that's how autism affects most children.
And you've said something very interesting. And now I'm wondering, you as a teacher, you have other staff here, you don't have, or you've not raised such children. What really gives you the motivation, the energy to understand these children, to embrace them, to show them love, and just take care of them, believing in them, and knowing that they are headed somewhere great? Because I
Love.
can tell it's not easy. What gives you that motivation?
It's not easy for you. For me, I don't know any better. So for me, it's okay. It's
Yeah.
easy. Now, what does that? Because I've been asked that, so I've had to check. I think nobody loves better than special needs children. And their love comes along with the knowledge that you know they depend on you. And I think how they react to when you understand them, which I do.
Yeah.
So when they give you so much love also. So I think it's both. Though to me, children are children. Interestingly, even younger ones, you know, when you treat them like they're people, it's the same thing babies give. It's the same thing special needs children give, even when they are older. They just love you back, and so I think it's that love they give back, and knowing that they're very genuine, they're very clean from where they're coming. It's genuine, and also knowing, I think naturally, when you know people depend on you, it also ties you to just loving them. They depend on that love of yours and all that.
And the moment I see such a child, the first thing that comes into my mind is they will hurt me,
Yeah,
they will do
yeah,
something bad. So I'll tend to keep a distance. And you find that this has found many parents in a very, they're just in their own world. Nobody wants to relate with them. Tell
yeah.
us more about the stigma that comes with having a child who is able differently.
Yeah, yeah, it's true what you're saying. And I think for a long time, I didn't even notice it until very recently. I think about a month ago,
Yeah.
we had a function like this, and we went out with Jerome and the mother.
Yeah.
And I think I forgot that Jerome is special.
Wow.
So we've gone to Eka Hotel,
Yeah.
and Jerome was taken out. He was, I think it was his birthday or something.
Yeah.
He was bought a treat, and then there was a live band.
Wow.
And remember, he's doing music
Music.
and playing music. So, and he's not able to say he wants to go, so he jumps to go there over the mixer.
Yeah.
And then I meet these two friends of mine whom I've not seen in a long
For a
time.
long time. Yeah.
And I'm talking with them, and Jerome comes. I think he wanted to tell me something. The reaction I saw in my friend, the lady, it was a couple. She was like, she got scared of Jerome and walked away like freaked out. How did I feel? I really felt frustrated and bad. But then when I looked at it, it's her loss. So I think that helps me now to actually relate or see what you're seeing, that people are scared. It is natural for people to be scared because they think this child is mad and is going to hurt them.
Yeah.
And I think there is just nothing we can do about that, because that's why exposure is exposure.
Yeah.
So if these people will one time enable themselves or happen to be in spaces where there are special people, then they'll realize special people are just people.
Yeah.
So it's just unfortunate it is like that, you know. But yeah, they're the ones missing out because they don't know. Now, for the parents of special needs children, it's hard because I think from the word go, one of our first students, the special needs students, I had to teach. The mother told me, I can't take my child to church because my child starts hugging children and children start screaming and then he starts chasing with sticks and all that. So we had to train the child. We also work with occupational therapists who help them to fit in the environments properly. So we had to start by training the child not to pick a stick. Now, there are skills for doing that. So we trained the child to stop picking sticks because he would have picked a stick just because he liked to hold the stick, not to hit somebody with it. But then somebody assumes they're going to hit with it because they look special. There is like a special look in them. So yeah, it's hard for the parents of special needs children in this way. I've always encouraged them to just let that person deal with it. Don't apologize for your child. Just go to church. Sit where the child will not be a nuisance to people if they're hyper. So teach the child to settle. Once they're settled, go to church. And don't mind those who are scared. Let them deal with it because after a while, maybe they'll know there is no harm. Our children in our school, mainstream school, they don't know the difference of not having special people. They don't see them as special and these ones are not. They're all children.
They're all children.
Yeah. So it's interesting how children who come to playgroup in Elview, they grow up just knowing special needs class is just a class like this other one. They don't notice the difference. I'm sure they notice the difference in the behavior of the child, but no big deal. Just the same way you're light and I'm darker. Something like that,
Okay. And as a society, can we do better? Like, be more accommodative, stop being too judgmental? What advice would you tell
exposure?
People?
I would just say, I think that's why education is supposed to be education. Because education is supposed to expose us. And also maybe we just, I think it starts from education. Because when you go to school, you meet different people. When you go to school out of your county, then now you meet even more differently cultured people. So I would say exposure and maybe in our education system. So I think from very early, I learned that differences are good. And so naturally, I teach it to our children. All the children who are going to our school, I teach them differences are good. I think, I'm sure it is in our curriculum that differences are good. But if you've not been taught that, then as a teacher, you'll let it pass. Because maybe you already don't believe in it. So I think exposure. When you get to meet new people, you first maybe may question, oh, they must be weird or different or bad or whatever. But when you hang around them, then you realize, oh, they're just okay. So I think the only way for our society is exposure.
Okay. And as we come to a conclusion, what are some of the activities that you are involving the children with so that you're able to nurture them in the right career path? Just to mention.
Mat making, which you've seen there. Even setting up this place, they were involved a lot. They like doing. How we plan our lessons. I teach English, reading and writing, sometimes a bit of basic math. It's drama. You teach them using drama more than now read this. So yeah, we have them doing as opposed to receiving, physically doing drama method of teaching and that kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
We also spend a lot of time in teaching them life skills, toileting, eating properly, grooming themselves. Those are basics and a must because it starts from the appearance, even for people to accept them, you know. Yeah.
Okay. And is there something that people need to know about children who are abled differently? Something unique that people out there need to know about these children.
They love more than the other children who are not differently abled. The love they have, it is so true and it is so real. What else do people need to know? They're children like any other. They're people. When you get to be close with them, you see they're a person just like you. They feel exactly like you. So those who don't know the special needs people, all you need to do is be around them. And you realize, actually you stop noticing, like I told you, I forget that there is something sticking out until somebody is looking at this child differently, because you can see how they feel the same as you. They do things like you. Once you understand their language, but they love more than other people, because I think you're the one who understands them. They're able to give you their all, the same way you're doing now. Other people would be like 1 second and they're out of there, you know.
Wow.
Something else about what can be done. The children have a lot of room for improvement in comparison to the other children, because the main reason they're very special when they are is because of what has not been done. So immediately you implement intervention, then a lot is improved. So that's also important for people to know.
Okay. And what would you tell parents out there? Maybe someone has a special child and maybe they've not made up their mind on what step to take. Maybe they're afraid. Maybe they don't know whether such an institution exists. They just stay hidden. What would be your word to them today?
Yeah, what I would say is this, that I think you can only know when you give it a chance. You know, I don't know any single parent of a special needs child who just, they knew about us and they just took the child and gave to us. No, they checked and checked again. I encourage parents to come and see our setting, talk with us, because when you talk with us, you can get a feel. And just the fact that, you know, I'm devoted to making these children well, rather making sure their welfare is taken care of. I live here, I live near here. Does it mean I can't travel? I can travel, but my staff, of course, we choose our staff from the place of passion as opposed to from the place of professionalism only. Yeah, so our staff must be people who love children. I also understand they are delicate special needs children, those that have drugs, and they must take their drugs faithfully. Again, we have systems in place to ensure that the children cannot miss their drugs, you know. Again, the government has tried. I think there are funds put aside to educate these special children. Many parents are not aware of this. So again, the government needs to create awareness. And then definitely the government needs to build more schools like this one because that is not in existence.
Yes.
Children with physical disability are well taken care of.
Yeah.
Children with hearing impairment are well taken care of. Our children, we need the government to build more schools, more high schools for children with intellectual ability.
Okay.
Yeah.
So more schools, awareness, awareness, awareness.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It has been an amazing time sharing with you.
Yeah.
And you're doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
You're raising stars, helping
Thank you.
someone reach their dreams. You know, someone who maybe people never believed in them.
Yes.
But the parents, the school, you've brought your synergy together just to see these children get to their dreams. So keep doing the good job, and we really appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you
Okay,
so
thank
much,
you so
Juliet.
much.
Yeah.
That has been it. It has been the Real Life Cafe. And my take home today, these children have talents. When they are given the opportunity, they will shock you. So let's bring the children to such institutions so that they can get nurtured to their right career path. Thank you so much. I have been your host, Juliet. Until next time, kwaheri.
Nothing on the way, as I'm up a kiss with the sky. If God is to now you sing, stay so tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. All from east to west, and all from this way. Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
My name is Lewis Wingi. I'm studying maths, music and art, reading and writing and speech. I'm doing an aviation Eldoret International Airport Samaritan Path. We are in at Nairobi, how to manage the drone operations, the Younger Aviators Club from Nairobi at the Kenya School of Flying and the 748 Air Savers. Welcome aboard for Younger Aviators Club in Nairobi.
And you love it?
Yeah, I love it.
She believes in beauty. Beauty is not just how you look, it's how you carry yourself. Ray is a quiet, soft-spoken boy who often slips through the noise of the classroom like a shadow. He doesn't talk much. He's a high-spirited boy full of energy that shines brighter each day.
My name is Pauline Cheruto. Tumejaribu kunaja the talents that he has because of course children with autism, our Malisi career, wafanya exam, they don't have that. So I realized he loves music. He can do DJing. This school imewasaidia sana, and I ask other parents out there, when you have a special child, it doesn't matter. Please take them to school because school will help them a lot.
Kwa majina naitwa Florence Dawin. Tangu aingie kwa hii shule, milestone yake inaenda vizuri kwa sababu alipiki kujua kuoga, kujidress, kutengeneza bed, kupanguza. Wale wenye wako na chances za kutuofa huko nje like internship, kazi ikipatikana wakimaliza hapa wanatuofa hizo chances. Tunashindana tutapeleka watoto wapi kabisa from here.
My name is Joyce Kandia. My son is Lewis Wingi. Currently is doing aviation. He was nonverbal, he could not talk, but the institution has really helped us. He's improved in his speech, in his concentration. He was very hyper.
I want to.
My goodness, this is a joy of, I can't even, words can't explain. Because at some point I was hopeless. I thought, oh, my child, I'm just done with him. He'll be staying at home. But right now, I see he has a future.
My name is Jeremiah Koske. I have a kid here who is now in year 4. He's able to do those maths. LVU has really tried. The teachers you see here and the institution, the director and all have been very kind. There have been challenges of fees, obviously. For some of us, it's a bit tough. Yeah, because for these kids to be kept here, they need to be, there are so many things that need to be done to them. So how I wish, even as maybe the government or some organizations, UNICEF and all, could come to such a facility to see how they can be supportive so that the parents don't feel the burden.
My name is Lilibet. I've been a parent in View Center for the last 16 years. I joined when my baby was 4 years. And now today, as you interview me, the boy is no longer a boy, he's a young adult, he's 20 years. We walked a journey in this school. When we joined, of course, my son is autistic. So when he joined, he really had issues with settling. But the school has really done very well. They have trained them so much in terms of settling, at least doing other things. They partnered with the RVTTI because the facilities here were not able to accommodate them in line with the different abilities that our children had. And my son has been joining RVTTI to do masonry, where he has been trained to be able to arrange blocks and do those other things that on building and construction. So far he's continuing with the same, and hopefully very soon he will do a lot.
My name is Elder James Angwen. Most of the time, these children, we see them even in the church. We were wondering how they can be assisted. We talked with the director and said there are some students who come to church and we don't have special teachers to teach them in our church. So we just implored our hips can be able to open a special school for them only. And after the special school, then what next? Then it's decided you can have vocational school where they can learn about their skills. They can also learn work which can help them to make them very useful people in society.
My name is Christine Nyawara. I am a parent at Elview Center School in Pioneer. Yeah, this is our other school for the special children. I think the transformation within many years, we see it in the children. Yeah, when I joined Elview, that was way back, almost 10 years back. If you compare how the children joined Elview and now, I think there's a great transformation, and most of our parents are happy because having these kids graduate from being children to what they are today in the vocational center and choosing their career and specifying in a specific line. I think most of our parents are happy. Yeah, and I think we are planning to create more awareness because there are other children that have not known about the Elview Vocational Center. So they really need to know and benefit from the services that are here.
My name is Professor Donald Ogweno. I am the board chair of Elview Center Schools. It was a big challenge because there's basically no curriculum for this type of school in Kenya. And so we were starting from a very uncertain place. There's no curriculum, and there are very few schools of this nature that we could learn from. But with the support of the parents, we took courage and started the school. Initially, we had very few children, but now we are having a school that has got close to 50 children.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.